Like, I can't even believe Stallone and Schwarzenegger still making action movies. These motherfuckers are 187 years old. And I'm a huge Sly fan. I love them Rocky movies. That motherfucker come out with Rocky 48, I'll be right there. My favorite Rocky movie was Rocky 3 when his trainer died. Not because his trainer died, just hearing Stallone cry for the first time was magical. Remember that scene in Rocky 3 when he loses the Clubber Lang the first time? He goes back into the locker room and Mickey's laying on that cot. He's got that blanket over his chest. He's on his last breath. He's like, Sora. Stallone starts crying. Mick! Mick! Yeah, Mick. I got more to do, Mick. Hey, what do? You ever notice in the Rocky movies, whenever he starts out normal, you can understand him, but the more emotional you get, he just fucking lose you? Like, remember that scene in Rocky 3 when he's standing on the beach and he's all stressed and disheveled, and Adrian's like, Rocky, what's wrong? He's like, hey, yo, Adrian. Hey, you know I don't want it no more. What are you talking about? And when I first got in the ring, I didn't care what happened to me. I didn't care. But now as you, as a kid, I want to lose what I got. What are you playing to, Adrian? I tried to break me down and they were bang! That's when Van Damme should have jumped out the water and said, don't try to challenge! Speaking of boxing, I used to want to box. But fuck that, that's a brutal sport. It's a fucked up sport when you get your ass beat so bad you forget how to talk. Like, I'm gonna tell you the boxer that scared me away from the sport. A lot of fellas might remember. Old school boxer by the name of Riddick Bowe. When this motherfucker was so fucked up, he did an interview. This nigga made up a word I have never heard. Like, Riddick, after 5 years away, what make you think you come back and be successful? Well, I feel like long I come back, train hard, believe in myself, and do everything I'm supposed to do. That nigga said, "Po to do." I said, he might not be able to fight no more, but he whoop ass in a game of Scrabble. I'm gonna tell you that. Nigga, po to do. How many point that in? I did that joke in Birmingham. They didn't get it. They're like, po to do, what wrong? Hell, that's a real word, po to do. What was he po to say? I don't.